My name is Jason Guo. Thank you for attending this webinar. During this webinar, all the audience will be muted to avoid the background noise. Questions will be answered at the end of the webinar. You can submit your questions over the messenger by clicking on the bottom right bubble. So today, we'll introduce RFI, snack densification. At Xinova, we believe problems are a good thing. Today we'll be discussing a challenge sponsored by PepsiCo. Here is the outline for today's webinar. I will introduce the problem, define the goals, present manufacturing process of two types of snacks. Then I will discuss 3 common packaging technologies, followed by invention suggestions, and then close this webinar with Q&A session. Problem definitions. Fragile snacks with irregular shapes such as potato, tortilla, corn chips, and pretzels. They are typically packed in flexible air-filled bags. This packaging enables high-speed productions at relatively low cost and requires minimum energy. However, there are several disadvantages of this type of packaging. To minimize the breakage, these products contain more than 50% of dead space. Some consumers complain about purchasing a bag full of air. Randomly packed snacks settle along the bottom of the bag over the time. Some portion of the snacks can be broken even when a pillow design is used. The bags are pressurized and the merchandise is carefully packed and transported. Because more than 50% of the bag is filled by air, it is efficient for transport and storage on trucks and shipping containers. Because the capacity is far below the weight limit, which could be considered as waste. Goal. Here we are looking for a new snack product which features a new snack which is optimally shaped and a design of packaging for this new snack which features high packing density, low breakage, and efficient transportations and storage. Solution should increase the density by reducing the airspace between individual pieces with optimal shape. A closer fit in current manufacturing process is ideal, but it shouldn't be a constraint. In addition, there are many other considerations when designing packaging, which include shelf appearance, recyclability, health and safety, ease of use, and protections of the product. Please keep in mind that effectiveness and environmental issues must be balanced in order to improve packaging efficiency. Here's the background sections. On the image that is shown here is a state-of-the-art system for potato chips productions. After the delivery of the potato through trucks, these potatoes will go into the system. First, the dirt will be removed, followed by slicing of the potatoes. Then these potatoes are temporarily stored in the container. The next step will be peeling. followed by inspection. The conventional method of making potato chips involves slicing raw potatoes, which happen in the section from I to J that is shown here. Then followed by washing the potato slices and remove the water. The next step will be frying the potato slices in hot oil in the fryer, which is the hood shown over here. Depending on the flavor, the potato chips slices are seasoned with salt and other ingredients. The last two steps are weighting and packaging. Finished potato chips or other cooked snacks products are generally packaged into flexible bags using vertical form-fill seal machines, which I will talk about in the later sections in the packaging technology. Here, there's a link here that there is a 40 minutes video called Frito-Lay manufacturing line that you can find on National Geographic TV. I encourage the audience here to take a look at it if you have time. The next manufacturing line is about puffed rice cake. Rice cakes are made by applying high pressure and heat to water boil rice. In large manufacturing operations, moist rice is gravity fed into poppers in a precise volume by hopper conveyors. The popper acts as both a mold and a hot plate, compressing the rice at high temperatures, then allowing the rice mixture to expand in the last few seconds of heating. These cakes are then ejected from the poppers onto a conveyor belt where they are seasoned and subsequently packaged. Packaging is usually shrink wrap followed by a printed over wrap. Packaging technology. I will talk about three common ones. The first one is the vertical form-fill seal. This is an automatic system designed in 1930s. With this method, bags are constructed from a flat roll of label films, which is shown on the image on the right. As bags are constructed, they are simultaneously filled by the gravity and then sealed. This type of a packaging is extremely efficient and adaptable. Other products include the flat pouches, which are used for nuts and other savory snacks. Pouches can be created with many other open and closed features, such as resealable zippers and velcros. The second common one is the rigid plastic containers, which allow many different configurations, ranging from resealable lidded containers to clamshells. They are often made with PET plastic because it is a recyclable, transparent materials that offer excellent protection from oxygen. They can also be stacked and densely packed for efficient shipping. The last common one is the folding cartons and paperboard tubes. They are usually reserved for premium products. Multiple layers of the materials are introduced in order to maintain the freshness by reducing oxygen and moisture permeability. However, it also comes with higher cost. This section will talk about the invention suggestions. It must be a new snack. A packaging designed for this new snack, which feature high packing density, low breakage, and efficient transportation. In the characteristics, the snack size, serving size can range from bite size to as large as a few bites. And the packaging size may range from single serving to party packs. Snack type, the dry snack food category, which include chips, crackers, baked goods, etc. In the production process, productions may involve extrusion mold to create a snack product of uniform shape. As inventor, you should try to envision whether the manufacturing process is in a cost-effective way, if it's obvious or not. If it is not obvious, inventor need to provide the details how you're going to manufacture those snacks. Processing speed, the line should be able to produce products on the order of 1,000 pounds per hour per line. The solutions that is out of scope is anything that is in the existing snack line, existing product you can see in the market. And the inventions that just focus on the packaging solution only. Keep in mind that it must be a new snack, not just packaging. There's in the previous RFI that is stacking snacks, which is only focusing on packaging and applicable to the existing stack product that's currently on the market. This is what the previous one about. In this current one, we focus on the new snack with optimal packaging design. It has to be a new snack. With that, I will get into the Q&A sessions. But before I start taking questions, I'd like to encourage all of you take advantage of our pre-submission feedback. Pre-submission method by sending a message through our chat features on the Xinova website by clicking on the hexagonal button on the bottom right. And IDM or other Xinova staffs will get back to you within 2 to 3 days.